Hey friends, and welcome to a little behind the scenes look at how I pack orders here at Thrive Theory. If you've ever ordered a plant from me or you're thinking about it, this video is for you. What you're watching is a sped up version of me packing several Etsy orders, but I wanted to slow things down for just a moment with a voiceover and really explain why I do the things I do. Every single order you see here is packed by me, start to finish. No warehouse, no fulfillment center, just one plant lover carefully preparing plants to travel safely to their new homes. When I pack an order, I pack it the same way I would want my own plants to be delivered to me. That mindset guides every step of my process. Plants are living things. They're not just products. They've been growing, adapting, and thriving under care, and shipping is one of the most stressful moments of their lives. My job is to reduce that stress as much as possible. That's why I take my time. I don't rush, I don't cut corners, and I never treat packing like a checklist. It's more like a ritual. This is actually a very sped up version. If you watched it in real time, you would probably be asleep by now. Before anything goes into a box, each plant gets inspected and cleaned. I wipe down the leaves, I'm checking for damage, and I make sure everything is looking healthy and happy before it ships. This step matters more than people may realize. Clean leaves don't just look better, they also allow me to catch any issues early and make sure nothing questionable is being sent out. If a plant doesn't meet my standards, it doesn't ship. Period. Once I'm happy with the plant itself, I focus on stabilization. You'll see me gently securing the plant so it doesn't shift during transit. Shipping is unpredictable. Boxes get tilted, stacked, bumped, and sometimes handled a little roughly. Or if you're watching scary videos, they get drop kicked completely into the back of trucks. By anchoring the plant and protecting the root zone, I'm giving it the best chance to arrive exactly how you saw it listed. This part does take time, but it's worth every extra minute. Next comes insulation and cushioning. This isn't just about preventing breakage, it's also about temperature control, airflow, and shock absorption. Depending on the season, I adjust how much insulation I use and how everything is layered inside the box. During the colder months, this step becomes even more important. Plants do not have coats. They rely entirely on how well they're packed. This is also a good moment to talk about winter protection. If you're ordering plants during colder months, adding winter protection can make a huge difference, especially for shipments traveling long distances or through colder regions overnight. I always recommend that when the temperatures drop, because even the most careful packaging can't fully protect a plant from extended cold exposure without it. While you're watching this, I want you to know how much every single order means to me. I am a small business owner, and Thrive Theory is something I built with my own two hands, one plant at a time. Seeing every order come through, whether it's one plant or it's several plants, it never stops being exciting. Every time I hear that little chime on Etsy, I get so excited because somebody else is trusting me with their plant journey. Somebody took the time to stop, look at my shop, like one of my plants, and then order it. You guys, you don't even know how much that means to me. Even if somebody is just favoriting my shop or just looking through my stuff, it makes me so happy. This has been a goal of mine for I don't even know how long, longer than I can even remember. Each box you see here is headed to someone who trusted me explicitly with their plant journey, and that trust is something that I do not take lightly. So whether you're a returning customer or someone just discovering Thrive Theory, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting a small plant-loving business like mine. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're just popping over because you like watching plant packing videos, that's awesome too. I want to thank you for just being here. I hope this behind the scenes look gives you a little bit more confidence, a little bit more connection, and maybe even a deeper appreciation for what goes into packaging and shipping live plants. Your plants are packaged with care, with intention, and with a whole lot of love every single time. I have owned Thrive Theory for almost a year now. I guess June will make a year. So before that, I was just a collector and fell in love with plants because they got me through a pretty dark time. Now that I own this shop, I really just want other people to know the joy that I know in plants. So has plants got you through a dark time? What made you fall in love with plants? Where do you get your plants at? Do you like to buy them online? Do you prefer to get them in person? How do you like to do your plant shopping best? I know that it's hard to trust sellers on the internet, especially on Etsy. I've learned that Etsy has a really bad rap sometimes for some sellers that aren't really on the up and up. So it was a tough decision for me to choose them as my platform. However, if I would have went with my own website, I found that I would have had to bring my own customers basically and do my own marketing. And I don't really have an audience. I don't really have, a platform. I just started my YouTube channel kind of when I got my shop going. So I'm not like a lot of other creators who already had their YouTube and then they just started like selling plants and they already had a following so they could just go straight into a website. I didn't have that. I only had my dream, basically. So I started out with Etsy and I'm hoping that I can build enough of a customer base to where I can just go switch over to my own website and not have to go through Etsy. I have only gotten 5-star reviews. I've never had anything less than a 5-star review, and I've shipped a lot of plants. So I'm really proud of myself on that. And I hope that one day you'll get a plant from me too. And if you've already gotten a plant from me, or perhaps one of these plants that I've just packed up was for you, leave me a comment down below because I'd love to hear about what you thought. I am just here to make people smile. Literally, that's it. My prices are not high. I'm not trying to make a lot of money on my plants. I have a lot of regular plants. I don't chase the plant trends. I am not trying to spend $1,000 on a plant, propagate it, and then by the time you get to grow it enough to sell it, it's dropped down in its value. I'm not doing that. I just want to sell everybody happy house plants that are going to bring them joy. That's it. So a lot of them are common plants. I do have some that are, I guess, maybe considered more rare in some areas, but that's not my goal here. My goal is to just give you thriving house plants. So I'd love to hear what you think. You can see some of my plants behind me. You can always check out my website if it's something that you're interested in. You can go to www.thrivetheoryplants.com and it'll take you straight to my Etsy shop. Go see what you think over there and let me know. I'd really love to know what you think. I'm open to suggestions always. And if there's ever a video that you guys want to see, whether it's plant care tips, whether it's behind the scenes stuff like I'm showing you now, whatever it may be, let me know so I can give you the videos that you want to see. There's so much saturation with plant care content out there and other YouTube creators who really do an amazing job and do it a lot better than I do and have a lot more experience than I have. So I never know really what I want to film that you guys probably haven't already seen somewhere else or seen it done better. So I do struggle in that area. So if there's anything you would like, let me know down below. Otherwise, go check out my shop or one of my other videos. Thank you again for just following me, and I'm gonna just stop talking now and you guys can listen to some music for the rest of it because I'm sure you're tired of hearing my voice. It is almost over anyway. There's like 1 minute left. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.